Hi everyone, we are back with another one-star review showdown. I'm Erin.
I'm Elaina.
And I'm going to win today.
She handed it to me last time.
Yeah, I will not be giving her the win like I did last time. When I was editing it, I was thinking, why am I giving you these points?
Yeah, I basically cheated without having to cheat.
Okay, well now we know that Elaina sucks at this game, and if she sucks, she sucks.
I made my reviews harder this time.
Okay, we'll see.
If you don't know what we're talking about, we filmed a one-star reviews video a few months back, and this is going to be what do you call it when you're like
a follow-up or you mean is it like a sports term?
Yeah, it's a sports term. Rematch. Yeah, this one's for real. I mean, I made mine hard this time. So.
I didn't, so I feel like we've gone in the opposite direction, but we'll see. You'll probably still suck.
Wow. We will be reading one-star Goodreads reviews to each other and trying to guess which book is being slandered. These are not just our favorite books. They are just books we have read. Some of them we might agree with these reviews. Some of them we will strongly disagree.
Let's start the showdown. I've got it. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. Here's the first review. 1 star. Aquarium trash.
Aquarium trash. Remarkably bright creatures.
Okay, that was easy. But it was so funny.
Short and sweet. Aquarium trash. That's a good book. Whatever. Aquarium trash.
The second review says, I finished half of this. I can't go any further. It's hard to fuck up a story with an octopus. But yes, this reads like it was written by AI, told to be a 40-year-old Disney adult white woman that lives in Oregon.
Oh no, the Disney adult. I kind of see that.
Okay, point for you. You're welcome.
All right, I told you I'm making it hard this time. Because that's what you did to me last time.
All right,
so
hit
this
me.
is revenge. DNF at 65%. This started out so fun and so promising, then literally gave nothing out of nowhere? ? Male interest name was like a stale piece of the butt of the bread. I couldn't care less about how this story ends. I'm so sorry.
Stale piece of the butt of the bread.
There were no clues in there.
Oh, so that's like not even a real clue?
I mean, I don't know. Is that relevant in the book? You'll have to tell me. Okay, here we go. This one actually has a good clue. The authors crossed the line with offensive language. Parentheses. They used God's name in vain as a nickname for the ML's private parts. Really?
Oh, got it already. Okay.
In my opinion, the plot was lost in the trashiness and the characters weren't very interesting. Probably won't read anything by these authors again.
It's Christina Lauren's, what's the name of the book? I just read it. The Paradise Problem.
Yes. What do they call?
I told you this.
So many reviews reference
told
this.
you
I don't
this.
remember. What is the word? Like, what
Okay.
is it called?
She calls his privates goddamn. So she's like, whoa, look at his goddamn.
Oh, okay.
And
I
it's
feel
capitalized, and it is dumb. It's incredibly
That's so dumb. Does she call all? Is that like when you grow up calling it a wee wee or something?
I don't know. I mean, she doesn't refer to anybody else's private, so I'm not sure.
So many of the one-star reviews referenced that.
I will agree. That was incredibly unnecessary and juvenile, and I really don't understand what they were getting at with that.
Yep. A lot of the reviews said, no paradise, only problems.
There was a hell of a lot of paradise. What are they talking about? Oh my God, that's not even witty.
Tell them. All right, your turn.
Okay.
This is funny too for Paradise Problem. Quote, what are upscale loungewear? Like yoga pants? Anna, please, we were all rooting for you.
She is wasted in this situation. Yeah. Upscale loungewear, and she has no idea.
She's like yoga pants.
Jesus. Okay, so this is a 2-part review. The first part of it says, I just got the arc, baby. Let's fucking go.
Uh-oh.
The second part of the review says, no, thank you. I'm going to pretend this does not exist.
Wow. Just completely erase it.
This will not count against you.
Okay.
But I'm curious if
I had to just take a shot in the dark.
Take a shot, like for somebody excited for a particular arc.
And then pretend it doesn't exist. Mm-hmm. Bride by Ali Hazelwood. Is it?
Yes.
Oh!
Okay, I'm glad you got it because the other two really give it away. The first one says, yeah, this did not serve. There were a lot of these. And the last one is, this is for you weird fuckers that wanted a Jacob and Renesmee spinoff. Ali Hazelwood needs jail time for the last 10 pages. Was I entertained? Unfortunately. Was it good? No. This book should have never been allowed to see the light of day.
That's how I felt too. I was like, oh man, I was entertained. I had a fun time. I did have to skim over the spicy scenes, but then I had fun.
Yeah. All right. You get a very solid point for that.
Thank you. That was true shot in the dark. This review says, most insane abuse of italics.
Okay. I don't know.
Oh, I have 3 for this one. Okay, I'll do another hard one. Glad I'm done with this creator's forsaken book. The plot? Don't know her. The ending? Never seen her. Yikes.
Is it creators? Is that there's a hint? Somebody says creators. Who is it?
I don't know. That might be a hint.
I think that is a hint. What is, okay, what's the
Okay,
last
ready?
one? Yeah.
One more. This one has actual hints. To be fair, those other ones didn't actually really have any hints.
Okay.
Okay, ready?
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe I finished all 700 pages of this book for literally nothing.
Okay, this is When the Moon Hatched by Sarah A. Parker. And you're right, she says creators every fucking time.
Let me read the rest of this review. Okay. For literally nothing to happen, there is no plot. The FMC is unlikable. Switching up to multi-POV halfway through is crazy. The way the indigenous tribe is represented is so beyond racist as well. Where the F was the sensitivity reader, because that was nuts. The World and Dragons had potential, but this needed editing to the extreme and an actual plot line.
I'm like disappointed in myself that I haven't read the 1-star reviews on this book yet because it was so bad and I needed to know the other
cathartic.
People. Yeah. I'm kind of trying to figure out the italics thing, but I mean, everything about this was terrible.
I thought that might have to do with the insane glossary, which many of the 1-star reviews mentioned.
It's so bad.
They were like, why do you need a glossary input for grandpa with an H on the end? They're like, that means grandpa. Did you know?
Meanwhile, random ass creatures that she actually makes up are not in the glossary. Make it make sense. All right, I got it. Okay, ready?
Yep.
Yes, queen, give us nothing.
Oh my god. Like, I don't know. I don't know.
Okay. I'll blank out the name of the book. My selling pitch. Blank is actually a standalone, and this book doesn't exist.
Oh, this book is Bookshops and Bone Dust.
No!
Oh my god.
You're going to be annoyed when you... Okay, here's the third one. You'll get it from this. War is finally over, literally. I couldn't stand reading about this blank dude who was supposedly a mighty immortal, but instead just read like your estranged uncle.
Oh, Deal with the Elf King?
God! No! Oh my god, how do you... Okay, I'm going to say if I say his name, it's going to give it away.
War is over.
The first one should be a standalone book.
I don't know. I don't know.
I can't.
War is finally over. Okay, it must be a duology. Okay, what is it?
Ruthless Vows!
No! But the war is literally not over in any way, shape, or form in Ruthless Vows.
Okay, I didn't know that.
In my defense, yes, I agree now about the immortal being, but the war is not even a tiny bit over. It's the whole book is in war. They made it sound like in this book the war is already over.
I see where we went wrong with that. Okay.
So I was trying to think about a book that's like...
When the war's already over?
Yeah.
When they're saying by the end of the book the war is over and they're finally done reading about this war.
I mean, isn't that a good thing? Isn't that what you want in a book? You want the war to be over.
I don't think that's the part they have the problem with.
I agree about the estranged uncle, immortal being. He was the worst.
This Dacker dude who was supposedly a mighty immortal, but instead just read like your estranged uncle.
Yeah, he was awful.
Okay.
All right.
You're surprisingly defensive of a book that you really didn't like.
I gave it 3 stars.
Yeah.
I did kind of like it, but it didn't live up to Divine Rivals. And Dacre was the worst part. Yeah. Not even close. Like, horrible. All right. DNF. The story? Whack. The writing style? Whack. The main character? Whack. The way nothing happens? Whack. The fact that I truly couldn't even give a fuck, whack.
I hate this reviewer.
Nothing is redeemable about this one or the review.
Okay.
Any blind guesses? Can you think of any books that are whack?
No, I have no idea.
All right, here's one with a good hint.
Okay.
DNF at 50-ish%. I was actually really loving this one, but it lost me at all the woke gender ideology that comes up. And then some like crazy emojis. There were many reviews that mentioned the woke gender issues in this book.
Woke? Why do I never feel like I read any woke gender books? But I must.
You clearly do. I think there was one comment in this book that people really, really latched on to. Do you want one more?
Yeah.
Okay. Enter Grinch meme here. Hate, hate, hate. Loathe entirely. It took all my favorite tropes. I'm not going to say the tropes because that would give it away. And just shredded them to bits. The humor was just so forced and not at all organic. Aldi brand of Emily Henry. To those who said it's like HBY's Out on a Limb, you bamboozled me, and you should wash your mouth out with soap.
Aldi brand Emily Henry. Okay, this is not the genre I was thinking then. I have no idea.
Do you give up?
Yeah.
The correct answer was Ready or Not by Cara Bastone. That might not be how you say her name.
I don't know how to say it.
Apparently, there's a scene where she's getting, like a ultrasound. And she says she doesn't want to know the baby's gender because she's going to let the baby choose its gender.
I forgot
And
I forgot I read all of that and people were really annoyed by that.
People had some big feelings about that one.
You're right.
Comment.
I remember this. Okay.
See, whenever I say woke, you immediately think it's going to be like
an actual woke book.
Straight up like nonfiction, hard-hitting, like.
And I'm like,
history of racism in America.
Yeah. And I forget that when people use the word woke, it's very loose.
Yeah. These are people that are easily offended, you know?
Okay. This book can be summarized by the following quote. But clearly she'd made a great error of judgment.
That's so funny. Oh my God. I don't know any more than that.
Okay, this one I'll give it away. I kind of want to, it has the name of a character. Do you want me to put the name in or not?
Don't put the name in. That'll give it away.
Okay, well, this won't then.
Okay.
1 star. I don't think blank brushes his teeth.
Is it Funny Story by Emily Henry?
No, but that's a really good guess. And I highly doubt Miles brushes his teeth.
Doesn't he strike you?
Yeah. Do you want another guess? I only have those 2 reviews.
Okay, then yeah, I want another guess. Hold on. She made a great error in judgment.
But clearly she'd made a great error of judgment.
I don't know.
We've talked about it recently.
Okay, we've talked about it recently.
Yeah. I don't think Jax brushes his teeth.
Oh my God. Once Upon a Broken Heart.
Once Upon a Broken Heart.
Yeah, he probably doesn't brush his teeth either.
Did she make a great error of judgment?
Many times. Okay. Many times.
Sorry, that one was harder than I thought.
Oh. Okay. All right, we're on a losing streak. It's time to turn this around.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, ready?
Yeah.
I'm sure this book is great for some people who don't go to therapy, but she goes on and instead of getting to the point. She made great points, but also said things where I rolled my eyes a lot. Here's another quick hard one. Ready?
Uh-huh.
This book has a low view of the God of the Bible. Hot garbage is the best way to describe this book. I can't even explain what I just read. Seemed like some random ramblings from some self-centered crazy person. Maybe I'm not the right demographic for this book because I'm a guy, but I did not understand the hype surrounding this book at all. This is the first Reese pick that I'm very disappointed in. It was painful to read, even with short, choppy chapters. Just terrible.
It has to be Untamed.
It is.
I was wondering, like, why is it specifically the God of the Bible? And I get it.
I mean, we love this book.
I find that those reviews are way tamer than I would have expected for 1-star reviews for that book. Okay, that was good.
Okay, yes.
I read that a while ago, yeah.
We're back, baby.
All right. Am I reading a book about dragons or Pride and Prejudice?
It's the Lady Trent series.
Not enough dragons. I don't care about finding a dumb husband.
Those are fair reviews.
All the 1-star reviews were like specifically hard on poor Lady Trent and the lack of dragons, which is kind of shocking.
I actually find that first one does have a lot of dragons.
Really?
Though. So I'm kind of surprised to hear that.
Yeah, it was definitely the first one.
Yeah. Then when I read the second one, I was like, what? Where are the dragons?
How weird.
I mean, they're not wrong. It is Pride and Prejudice meets dragons.
I kind of like that. Now this is the first thing that has made me want to read it.
Yeah.
And you've reviewed it several times.
Great. There's the bad reviews. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
FMC name is a hypocrite and just really annoying in her, you're such a bad person for lying to me, but when I lie to my friends, it's because I know what's best for them way.
Is this a Dawn of Onyx?
Let me read the second one.
A Promise in Peridot.
Yes.
Okay, that makes... you got to give me that.
Yeah, I will give you that. I will give you that. Impressive, actually.
Well, that one actually makes a lot of sense.
That tracks?
Yeah. Okay.
Listen to this review. Did you want to DNF at 50% but kept going because you were curious about when the two main characters would finally stop blueballing each other? Yeah, me too. Skimmed for the relationship bits. There was nothing in between that your imagination couldn't fill in the gaps with. Lots of side quests that ultimately weren't needed to fulfill the plot. Wordy in a lot of places. Lots of soap opera-y moments just felt like they were there to fill a page quota. I will be reading the last installment regardless, but that's my problem.
Yeah, because she ends it on a fantastic cliffhanger, and the side plots made perfect sense. What is she talking? Is that a woman?
Yes.
For some reason, it seems like
this is Star Daddy.
What?
That's their name on Goodreads. Star Daddy.
This book was fantastic. It was a beautiful follow-up to the first, and that's baloney.
It kind of made me want to read it because blueballing sounds like an
Slow
annoying
burn.
term for a slow burn. It's like what the guy describes a slow burn as.
Yeah.
So kind of made me want to read it.
like.
Yeah. I was like, ooh, blue balls?
The beginning of this review is a quote. I am going to read the quote because I think it's funny. Quote, shotgun riding shotgun. I think stupidly to myself. I was like, that's some weird writing. Okay. Then it says, mass market predictable thriller for middle-aged mothers marketed as self-aware slasher.
I read very few thrillers, so it must be the final girl support group.
That is true.
That book is
true.
Yeah.
People were really harsh specifically on the author of this book, Grady Hendrix. People
I also
dislike
feel
him.
harshly about Grady
I
Hendrix.
almost put your review in as well.
I almost did that for some of
Yeah.
yours because yours are funny.
Yours are funny too. The second one I put was gatekeep writing from men.
For real. We need to. I wrote in my reading journal that if I ever met him in real life, I don't think I would like him.
Yeah.
This is so funny to me. Oh my God. Boo, male main character. Boo! You're a weenie. Boo!
I have one in mind, but I don't think it's this one.
I think you agree with that reviewer. Oh my God. That cracked me up. I have 3 reviews for this.
Okay.
All that for one below average sex scene? I want my money back.
Okay, this has got to be like the third Kindred's Curse.
Nope.
What?
You based on nothing. You have nothing to go
A
off of.
weenie male main character and one sex scene. This has got that series written
Aaron's like,
all
there's only
over
one
it.
book. Hungry man with anger issues is shocked to realize he is deeply in love with the perfect girl that was in front of him the whole time. Ron Weasley, but make it Regency.
But make it Regency? Is this old? Is this a Bridgerton book? Oh, duh. What am I fucking talking about? Of course it's, what's the name of it?
I don't, I do know it's in front of me.
It is Romancing Mr. Bridgerton? Is that what
Correct.
it's called? Okay.
Boo, Colin, boo. You're a weenie.
He is a weenie. I hated him in that book. They ruined his character.
I thought I remembered you saying that, but then I started second guessing myself. Like, is she talking about the show?
Okay, if you think about this one, you'll get it.
Okay.
I know I always say that, but seriously. Okay?
All right. Instead of what I've been doing, this time I'm going to think about it.
Okay. Everybody needed therapy. Take a guess.
Okay, actually, I feel like this is just for the summer.
It is, for sure.
Because I thought that many times. Those kids need therapy. The kids, someone help those kids. Oh my God, the more I think about it, the more true it is. The dog needed dog therapy, okay?
Oh my God, I don't know if I think this is going to be good then. I don't want to read that. This sounds sad.
It's really intense. I did cry.
So the second bad review for this, I didn't know if it made sense, but it says, FMC is the smallest girl ever.
I mean, I can see an argument for that. They say she's small a couple
All the
times.
time?
Not
Okay.
Nowhere near as bad as Ali Hazelwood.
Okay.
Nowhere near.
And then this last one also didn't know if there was some sort of hidden meaning. DNF at 38% because I decided to wake up and smell the carrots. I don't know. Maybe they say that in the book or something.
And there's no carrots.
Okay.
Actually, there are carrots. Oh, I take it back. Actually, you know what?
Does it make sense?
That was relevant. That was relevant. Yeah.
Okay, good job. Point for you.
I thought about it. Here you go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
DNF. I have so many problems with this book. The plot is dumb, but whatever. I can overlook this because it's a YA book. But the way the author has incorporated Black voices is so painful and overdone, it hurts. It's like someone read some bad tweets about #BlackGirlMagic and wrote them into a book and was like, yeah, this is how we write quality books.
Is it Legendborn?
It is, but don't you think? It is Legendborn. We love Legendborn.
I'm confused by that.
Incorporated Black. The author is Black.
Yeah, I'm confused by that.
So if you mean wrote in her own voice,
this
then
is how
I guess she incorporated Black voices.
That's really odd.
I know. Here's another one for this one. DNF at colonizer magic.
I don't know why that's so funny.
This was after the constant mention of I am Black and everything/everyone is racist, even though I judge everyone based on their looks. And yeah, I am crushing on this basic white boy after 2 days. And just never mind that my personality is extremely annoying.
Oh my gosh. Wow. She's going through a hard time, okay? I will agree that, like, her little insta-love situation at first, you're like,
it's pretty insta-love.
Yeah.
But it is YA.
Yeah, and I mean...
And I'm sorry, if you're reading a book that has a cover like Legendborn and you're like, she keeps mentioning that she's Black.
Yeah, I agree with that. You've gone in the wrong direction.
You've done that to
direction,
yourself. You've hurt your own feelings.
Okay, I got one.
Yeah.
I was really enjoying this story of old Hollywood. It was riveting. And then I was a little less than halfway through the book, and they hit you with the lesbianism. How did I miss this in the reviews? This is a subject I choose not to read about, and therefore very disappointed to discover it to be a major part of the storyline. There's just nothing else to say.
It is the 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. That's hilarious. This reminds me of when I was reading The 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and you read it first.
Yeah.
And I was like 35% of the way in, and I was like, yeah, I just can't figure out who is the soulmate. And I started guessing all the male characters, and Aaron was just like, wow, you are missing something huge.
The second review said, wow, that was awful. The content of the supermarket tabloid variety, and the writer lacks all subtlety and grace. She might as well have beaten you over the head with a mallet to introduce her themes. This book is the stuff that gives chick lit a bad name. It had like 300 likes.
Wow.
Mm-hmm. Good job. Point for you.
Thanks. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
DNF'd at 50%. Y'all, be for real. This had the cringiest, most cliche monologue I've ever read. And 99.9999999% of this book is just mentions of this boy's chuckles and smirks. Can he die, please? That's how it's written.
Chuckles and smirks. I hate when you put this shit in because I read too many books with chuckles and smirks.
It's such a... Yeah, I mean...
But there's no huffs.
There might be huffs, Erin.
Is it?
I can't promise there's no huffs.
Okay, give me the second one.
An editor, my kingdom for a fucking editor.
It's gotta be powerless.
It is powerless.
That book really needed some serious editing, and she's had so fucking long to get it edited properly. I don't understand.
I was dying, my kingdom for a fucking editor.
So the answer to the huffing question is yes.
It says, if you took a shot every time someone smirked, said vicious little thing, cough, cough, Kai, cough, or was wearing a thin shirt, you'd be hospitalized for liver damage by the second half.
Very, very true.
Seriously, what was with the thin shirts? These people wearing Shein?
I don't actually remember the thin shirt thing, but that's funny. I really liked this book, though, okay? Let it be stated. All right, point for me.
She's questioning her own
I
points
can't
now.
remember. 1 star. It's not often that a book makes me wish I didn't know how to read, but here we are.
Was it?
Okay, let me do the second one. Let me do the second one.
Every book I've ever read.
Okay, 1 star. Definitely judging this book by its cover.
Deal with the Elf King. Oh God, that cover! I will never.
I actually have been interested in her other series, Air Awakens or something, and I didn't realize it was by the same author as this book, and now I'm questioning whether I want to read it or not.
Yeah, I don't know if this was I know she wrote Deal with an Elf King over COVID, and she. So I mean, like.
Give everybody a little bit of a free pass.
It
for
was
that.
a panini,
Yeah.
Good job. Okay. I didn't necessarily hate this. There's just nothing to like. Lovely premise, but the story itself was bland and shallow. Main character was so unremarkable. I doubt the people she met even wanted to remember her in the first place.
Dang.
If you liked this book, good for you. But fuck me, it was so boring. Overhyped and underwhelming. This book can sit on tape.
You cannot put that in a YouTube video.
Oh no, bleep it out. Unfortunately, those are the only 2 that I screenshot.
Is it the Midnight Library?
Nope, but you're on the right track.
Dang. Oh, Addie LaRue.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Yep.
I hated this book. And she was incredibly bland.
Do you feel that this book could sit on your rotate? Oh
I think it would be certainly the most interesting thing about the book. 1 star. Ain't no way they're still calling chai tea 400 years into the future.
Oh no. I'm nothing's immediately springing to mind.
Okay. Boring time travel sci-fi book, and I literally had to look up the summary of the book after. I thought that was really funny.
I had to look up this. I was gonna guess Skyward, but surely no one has to look up the summary of the book afterwards.
It's not one you've read recently.
Okay.
But there's still a very small pool for you to choose from here. Read and enjoyed her previous works, but this one, what's the point? What's the point? What's the point? DNF.
Wow.
I don't really get that one. I mean, I kind of got the point, but it's one we both read.
Okay, it's one we both read. What fucking sci-fi have we both read? Sea of Tranquility?
Yes.
I love that book. Ooh,
A lot of people hated it.
I want to reread that.
I was really surprised. Have you read anything else by her?
Nope.
I want to read Station 11 now. I feel like you
Me
should
too.
read it. Yeah, because everybody basically said that it was nowhere near as good as Station 11. But we both really liked Sea of Tranquility.
I loved Sea of Tranquility.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot. I've read another one of hers, The Glass House, and I didn't like it as much.
Oh, yeah. And doesn't that one, connect?
Okay, I have no idea where we've ended up. This was actually way more of a struggle
Than the first one.
than the first one. I think we're on way better playing field now. I'll have to tally it up
Yeah,
and
I don't
see.
know who won.
But it was still fun.
No, it was definitely fun. Comment down below if you guessed any of these before we did.
And let us know if you agree with any of these beautiful 1-star reviews.
If you liked the video, please like this video and subscribe to our channel for our future vids.
And until our next video, we'll see you later.
See you soon.